Hey gang, welcome to another edition of Doc's Dumpster, where it's a review of the movie Beethoven. A family known as the Newtons, and I'm pretty sure not one of them is named Fig. Moving on. Pretty much adopts a puppy when a couple of thieves go into a pet store and of course, try to take out all the dogs they can. And a Saint Bernard pup is able to escape and gets to this house where the family thinks, oh, he's just so darn cute. Notice I didn't say doggone. Moving on. So, of course, the pup grows on the family and grows up on them too, in which eventually Beethoven gets its name when the youngest of the kids winds up playing the piano, playing Beethoven's Fifth Symphony, and the little pup starts barking, and that's when the father, named George, decides to call him Beethoven. So, like I said, Beethoven eventually grows in the family, helps the oldest daughter talk to her crush, the only son stand up to some bullies, and saves the youngest daughter from drowning. Well, one day, Dr. Varnick, who was pretty much in charge of the dogs being kidnapped from the pet store, decides to pay the Newtons a visit and fakes having Beethoven attack him. So, of course, naturally, Beethoven is taken away to a lab where Dr. Varnick tells the family later on, because they start missing Beethoven, even though he's been gone like maybe 4 hours. He winds up telling them that he put Beethoven down, which of course was a lie. And George notices that Dr. Varnick has no scars or bite marks on his arm, so he punches him out. They wind up letting the dogs loose. Yes, I guess we did find out who let the dogs out. I'm going to stop doing that. And, yeah, the dogs attack the thieves. The Newtons are considered heroes when they expose Dr. Varnick as a fake, as an animal abuser. And the movie ends with George and his wife Alice saying goodnight to all the dogs in their bedroom. Yeah. The movie starred Charles Grodin, Bonnie Hunt, Dean Jones, who you might remember from some old Disney movies, Oliver Platt, who was in Ready to Rumble. I hate admitting that. Stanley Tucci, David Duchovny. I don't remember him being in there, but I had to check. And Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Now, the big question is, does this family movie really belong in a dumpster? Yeah, it does. Because I'm... Sounds like somebody's a little upset. This movie was really, really, really predictable. And this is a movie that the first time I saw it, I pretty much pointed out what was going to happen almost every 5 minutes. My brother, when we were kids, he loved this movie. In fact, he watched it constantly, and it drove me nuts. I don't mind watching a good family movie, but when it's something like this, for me, once was enough. But watching it 4 or 5 times a week, I'm not even kidding, it kind of tends to just grow on your nerves, and you just want to take the videotape out, which is what we had at the time, and stomp it. I really don't like this movie. Again, it was predictable. I just didn't care for it all that much. Charles Grodin, he's an okay actor, but he just, I don't know. I've seen him in better movies. And the crazy thing about this movie is it spawned like 4 or 5 sequels, and only the second one had the original cast members from this one go to the sequel, go to part 2, Beethoven Second. I think 3, 4, and 5. I think I have no idea who were in those, and I never really paid much attention. I didn't even care. So yeah, Beethoven, didn't like it, and maybe it's because every time I see a Saint Bernard, I think Cujo. That could be possible. But there you guys have it, a review of Beethoven. If you like my videos, feel free to subscribe. And if you've got a movie you think that belongs in a dumpster and should be peed on like a fire hydrant, send it my way, and I will get on it ASAP. Thank you guys so very, very much for watching. And until next time, as always, stay strong and rock on.